So during the last potential blackout, we needed a potential gas for a generator. So I want one of these for my truck. So I got this locking kind, so you can attach it to something and lock it. So one of the complaints is somebody said that when they poured their gas out, that it leaked on them, so they smelled like gas. So that's not great. Ultimately, the system is made so that you can stack them. So to test if it leaks, I'm going to put water in it, make sure it dries well, because I don't really need to use this for a while. You can see it has a little valve here, so you can pour, you need air to flow in order for it to go fast. And then I'll show you this when you take this off. I haven't tightened it down, but when you do, it goes, this locks it on. This is a hard plastic, so I can see why it may have leaked. And this is what it looks like when it's off. So when you lift this up, this little guy comes out and it becomes a pour spout. Now you have to take this off in order for the gas to flow through. There's smaller ones, but I got 2.6 gallons, 10 liters. You can see that screw right there, and you can take this and attach it to something, a wall or your truck or whatever, and that way people can't cut and run with your gas. These are this is exactly like that here. These are so that you can stack them and have more gas. So you can see, undo this, a lot looser, and there you go. See? That'll just pop right out, just like that. So now this part comes off, so the gas can go through. And this is like a little bit of a rubber piece that's softer, so it'll, but you really got to tighten it on. That's probably what his problem was. The other thing is you push this on the side of your gas, and the only way this is going to open up and flow is if it's pushed. And that's how the gas goes in right there. So now, I'm going to put that there. So as it goes in like this, oops, goes like that to tighten down. You pull it out, you put it in this hole like that, and you got to make sure you have a good seal, or we'll have a problem like that guy complaining on the internet. Sometimes people just don't know what the heck they're doing. So I don't want to tighten this down. I'm going to put water in it so that I could make sure that it doesn't leak, because today I was going to go buy a better seal, but I think this will be fine. Before we start, there is warnings on here. The vapor can cause an explosion. You want to keep it out of sunlight and other stuff. This is little side over here is if you undo it, without oxygen flowing, it'll be hard to pour out of here. So again, you don't want to put this in direct sunlight. It won't be good. We have a generator, and I found out that we have no gas for it, so I made sure I get this because my mom has an oxygen tank, and if the electricity goes out, I do have the ability to recharge her temporary one, but for long term, I would need a generator, which needs gas. So that's why I got this. And for the record, locked doors only keep innocent people innocent. This is only going to stop people from cutting and running. Pretty easy. Little unit, you just put it on there, screw it in. Okay, let's get some water. And this will not unscrew. It'll only tighten unless I push this down and pull it down to make it go off. I only put water in here for the purposes of testing to see if it leaks. And so the moment of truth. It's nice and tight. And let's see if the water will come out. Nothing. Nothing's coming out. Let's see if this side leaks. Nope. Keeping the cap is going to be a problem, so definitely don't want to lose that. I mean, technically you could store it like that. So now I will pour the gas and show you that it won't come out. And this little hook goes on your gas thingy. I can feel a little bit draining here now, down here. But see that? All right. All right, I like it. So now I'm gonna put this back together over here and twist it back on. Before I start, this little part, the key makes this pop out. So it's got to be, once you put it on there, it's got to be aligned with those little grooves in order for that to lock in place. So line it up. Doesn't have to lock. They have other mechanisms to put this on your car or truck or wall. And there it is. I'm gonna line it up again, like that. There you put the key in. See how it's sticking out? There's the hole. Go over across that. See how it goes down? And now it's locked. Now it's locked. You just push down. So if you're camping and have to go for a hike, you know that your gas is locked down. This will no longer spin. So if you're gonna get a gas can, you might as well get one like this. It's not as stable standing upright as the flat ones, but then it doesn't lock down like that. They do have smaller ones. So, no water. Oh, there's a little bit. So now you're gonna smell like gas, so it's great if you had gloves. So I'm gonna push this down. Ugh. Had to turn it around. Push it down, unspin it. No, this is just water, so I can't just put it in like that. I have to put the cap back on, which is this thing. So it's got to come out, go on there somehow. So the cap's back on. Reverse it. Oops. I think it goes this way. See, now it goes like that, and it goes back into the hole. Make sure it's nice and secure, tight. No leak. Perfect. I'll have an affiliate link to this on my website, on Facebook and YouTube. If you intend to store gasoline for a long time, you might want to use it after a few months on your car and then switch out fresh gasoline on these. Find out, make sure you read the manuals on all the precautions. And proceed at your own risk. That's right. Now that the lid's on, I'm going to show that it doesn't leak. So if you camp, hike, bike, motorcycle, motocross, this is a great little system you can get. This is not food grade plastic, so you can't have water in here. The only reason why I have water in here is to show you that it doesn't leak, and show myself, because I don't want gasoline on myself when I actually need it. And I will always accommodate some heavy duty rubber gloves for that, so just in case it does leak. So before I use it for gasoline, I'm going to make sure this is completely dry of the water. So go to PostcardTravelers.com, #AdventureLife. I'm always looking for cross-platform products that I can use on any adventure. This would actually be great for a boat too. Just remember, when you get this, it might be a little more expensive, but it's a system. So eventually, if you want to get two and you have the ability to lock them up, you know, stuff like that. Especially if you're a motocross person. I like motorcycles. And with the weather conditions constantly a challenge, something like this is great to have around for when you can't get gas. You'll see people with Jeeps with this kind of stuff on the back of their trucks. And they're kind of color-coded, so you know that usually blue is water, etc. I'm Stacy Poulos, PostcardTravelers.com.